feminist piece directed by a female director in Korea. And it starts strong right out of the gate when one of the girls says to the boys in the change room, "I'm changing here whether you like it or not." She's very strong. And another of the girls says that she wants to be a good wife and a wise mom, but she also wants to go to space. And thirdly, the title is called Frontman because the rather chauvinistic teacher says that the poor boys get to sit up front because they carry all the instruments and they really need support. So it's actually portrayed in a rather weak way that he pushes for the boys to have prominent positions. Excellent film, very compelling, and I love the close-ups of these wonderful instruments. Great sound.
The title is interesting, most obviously because it centers upon two women and their friendship and bond through their shared passion of playing this very lovely and unique instrument that I was familiar with the sound of it, having heard it before, but I don't think if I ever actually saw one. So if no one takes anything else away from this piece, at the very least, they should appreciate some music as education. But we really do get a lovely story between two friends and how life, kind of can diverge us when we have shared passions, but obvious different paths, how we really come to appreciate the little moments later, during these stressful times of doing something we love, but, doing it causes so much stress and it's such hard work. This piece does a really good job of showing the little moments, the silly things that we'll remember in years to come and truly appreciate and want back in a lot of ways. So I thought it was great of how it approached that. It was very real and authentic in that way, and certainly spoke to me as someone who remembers vividly doing theater in high school. And I remember the little moments like we see in this piece more than even the big events, which like for them would be concerts, I suppose. Very lovely piece.
First of all of the music in this was phenomenal. I don't know where they filmed or what the circumstances were, but playing those instruments and the shots that they were able to get of the full orchestra, but also in the practice rooms, all of that was really, really impressive. I, many moons ago, took a music appreciation class, and learning about different instruments and things that they have around the world, and learning about more traditional instruments and everything like that kind of just stuck with me for all these years. So being able to see all of that and the different instruments that were being played was so it was a treat for me. I really enjoyed that, but it was also just that much more impressive to me that they were able to get the shots that they were, and that they were able to actually film people that were in fact making beautiful music with these instruments. I thought the entire thing was really great.
It was a really good idea, just as a premise for a film. Then it's executed really well here too. All the performances feel really grounded, just all felt really just true to life and also interesting at the same time. I just thought it was really compelling to sort of single out that one person in this whole orchestra and, kind of get inside their head and their life, and then it all sort of culminates in the end to this piece that we're just treated to. I thought the music there was great when it all came together at the end. For all those reasons, this one's definitely worth checking out.
An excellent testament to a pervasive global issue. I think gender inequality and man advancement over women are true, and this film makes a superb work at exposing it with an underlying rage, and it has so many things that are wrong, and apparently it's normal, even though no one seems to care about it. But it was a great performance from everyone involved, and the story was actually also very original. It just reflects that it happens in every industry, in every part of the world. It was an excellent job.
It's really solid. It's super interesting. I feel like it's shot super well. I love the look of the film. The score is also excellent. It's kind of like, I don't know if the filmmakers have seen Last Dance with Michael Jordan, but it's like a series about the Bulls dynasty. But the whole thing is that it's just like, what makes it so good is that the B-roll that they even use is like footage of Michael Jordan. So like, I'm comparing it in this short film as like the actual like score and the action is built around this really compelling and dynamic genre of music that I really enjoyed, and I feel like the performances were super solid. It felt very realistic.
I really enjoy the cinematography and shots of like details, from looking at their hands and the blisters, the music, the expressions. It was all really, really cool, and I would have loved to see a feature film with these characters and kind of explore their relationships and dreams and desires and what drove them. I found it a little confusing how it was mostly focused on their youth, and then we kind of jump ahead to the future, but it feels like it's still in the present tense, where they've been invited to their teacher's music recital. So I thought that was really interesting how that was done, and really unexpected. But overall, really, really enjoyed it.
The dialogue was so strong. Like, we learned so much through their conversations, through the characters' conversations, and I think that is a great trait to have in a film. Also, the two lead characters had a great dynamic. Like, they worked together really well. The actors did a great job, and also, like, the script was written really well, and that these two main characters, like, their dynamic was just so strong and powerful. I also, like, it was crazy, like, seeing the time jump. And it was sad to me because, like, it's like they weren't as close as they were when they were younger. So I was, like, so used to seeing them close, and then, like, that, like, kind of went away once they got older. So yeah, I think it spoke to a lot of truths of what happens in real life. So yeah, I really enjoyed this film.